I'm going to be honest. I thought we were a little bit beyond this. We're now in 2024, a whole new year, and there are still some of the worst takes and opinions I have ever seen when it comes to gaming. A 13-year-old by the name of Blue Scooty now owns an achievement that has never been done before in the history of Tetris. This kid wasn't even born when this game was put out, and he is the one who owns the record. Considering Tetris first launched in 1985, this would have given the kid a 25-year handicap in which he wasn't even born, and yet still is the first person to accomplish this. So look at this footage and see how much it obviously means to the child. Now, you might have a couple obvious questions from watching that clip. One is, what actually happened? Well, in this game, you see, he was the first person to actually speedrun Tetris, basically to the point of the game actually crashing. This has never been accomplished before, so this is the first beat Tetris, the first person to actually defeat the game, and the game just shuts itself down. But you might also be wondering why exactly there is a bunch of news pop-ups on the screen at the same time. Well, you see, this was during what was supposed to be a wholesome segment of TV. This is on skynews.com effectively, but also on standard television. And this was broadcast as sort of a fluff piece about a 13-year-old who beats a game from 1985. And it obviously means a lot to the child. But as the segment goes on, look at the commentary in which this host decides to use when referring to this literal child's achievement.
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal. Speaking of fresh air, let's get a look at the weather.
Now, if it wasn't the giggling, laughing, or condescending tone that would do it for you, how about the fact that it's a literal child? And playing video games is probably something children will do. I don't understand the need to shit on a 13-year-old for achieving something that people have never had done in recorded history ever before. It is a literal world record. And the laughing at it, you're really gonna laugh at it like he's done nothing. The kid is like emotional to the point of being distraught at an achievement which he realizes how big of an achievement it is. He understands because he's been grinding the game. And he's at a 25-year deficit to accomplish it too. And at that moment, you're going to laugh at the achievement like it's not. Okay, let's just say it's not a big deal. It's Tetris. But the argument of go outside, get some fresh air, get a job, basically is what she's telling this kid. And my argument is, your job is reading off other people's achievements, one of which this kid is actually doing. And I guarantee you all the press coverage that this kid has been receiving, this is on multiple big channels. This is a big news piece right now, okay? With all of the press this kid has been receiving off of this, when he goes live, he will make more money than you did this month. So maybe he should flip on the camera and tell you to go outside and get some fresh air. It might do some benefit for you. It's amazing that this mentality of get a life, get a job is still going out and being portrayed to even kids. I mean, I come back to the point of this is a 13-year-old that just got told on national television to basically get a life by a news reporter in 2024. Gaming and entertainment is like the biggest industry in the world. It's bigger than your dog shit television industry, okay? I don't understand how this can possibly be a talking point. His career trajectory from this is factually, objectively better than it was just a moment before, and is arguably better than yours is right now.
Oh my God!
Now that you've rewatched the clip, how about this added context? He dedicated this world record achievement to his father who has passed away.
Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
Well, it was for him. She says, as a mother, go out, get some air. Tetris is not a life goal. Well, as a son who did have a dad who was actually very supportive when I started doing YouTube. He told me he thought it was awesome, and that meant a lot to me at the time. It is amazing the difference when people support you and what you want to do, and when people shit on you for it, you know. And I would argue, what was there to gain at all by dumping on the 13-year-old that just had a big moment? This might be one of the pinnacles that he looks back for his entire life, because it is a world record. I don't understand why in this moment at all it felt remotely appropriate. As a mother, step back, get some fresh air. Tetris is not a life go. Well, it's like, as a mother, don't you know not to parent other people's children? Isn't that a lesson from the boomer generation that we can use? Frustrating to say the least. No matter what it is that you enjoy, there's somebody out there that thinks it's absolutely stupid and is going to hate on it. And that doesn't matter at all, because all that really matters is it's something that you enjoy doing. This whole concept of like, it's not a life goal, because what she really means is it's not economically valuable for you to play Tetris, at least in my mind, because she still doesn't understand the concept that entertainment, which is ironically what she is doing on literally the second she's dumping on him, is the entertainment. That is the value that he is bringing with being a world record holder in a video game. He is an entertainer at a most fundamental level, okay? 2 million views on one video alone for breaking that. Those people were entertained for this 42 minutes that he had this video up, has 2 million views in 3 days. That alone is an accomplishment. That is a lot of views, especially at that age. And that comes with the economic value that seems so crucially important every time I see these arguments. And this kid has already struggled with these platforms. He's made channels when he was 12. You have to be 13. So he got banned off them and had to come back. This is the research that I've seen here. And so, you know, it's multiple levels. He's dedicated to his dad. He's struggling, trying to like actually produce economics for himself, basically make money by doing what he loves. He achieves a record, gets some traction for it. It's a fluff piece. All of these seem very obvious signs for it's just a wholesome moment. But no, let's tell him to touch grass at the end. You know, that will show him. This is his YouTube channel. I would say go subscribe, give him some love. He's had difficulty with live streaming due to the fact that he started live streaming when he was 12 and you have to be 13. So he's been banned off some platforms and had to come back when he was 13. So he could use the support. Obviously, this video has gone like mega everywhere. It has 2 million views in 3 days. This is a very big news story, and it's supposed to be a wholesome one. So let's end it on a wholesome note. Blue Scooty, congratulations. That's fucking awesome. And, you know, to the lady, like, maybe realize what year you're in. I don't, actually ridiculous.